So well, my friends, here we go again. Today I cannot say it in words. It is absolutely brutal and tough. I cannot say more where we go today. That is so far away you cannot imagine, you know. But I have here this Spalding DF33 Red Bull half court ball, but size 7, you know. It's not a size 6, it's size 7. But I tell you, I will take you to the chest that you see one time how far these routes are, what I do there, you know, and then you will know why I am the Rambo of the Alps, you know. The Alps are the mountain. I'm the Rambo of the Alps here, you know, Rambo. I tell you one thing, we did one day, you don't see it now, almost 2000 meters on the mountain on there, and then we drove down with the bicycle, with an old 30-year-old bicycle, 12 kilo 5. It is heavy with a backpack with 5-6 kilos, you know, with all the bottles in. So, and with that big wheels, you know, and they are used up, that you see that. Here in the middle is all used up, that is flat, you know. They are 30 years old, those wheels. And we drove on one day 2000 meters up, 2000 meters down, other side 2000 meters up, 2000 meters down. And that, I tell you, is absolutely lighter than this what I do today, you know. Today it is so long that is around 11 hours on the bicycle. What is today, I come into darkness, and that is a route where I have respect, and it fears me, you know. That fears me because I know that you cannot do easily. Even if you are by 100%, there you will come complete to the end, complete to the finish. In the darkness, I don't know if I have to go down from the bicycle. But that is absolutely tough. But why I'm going there? That I don't want it to show you why. Because it is so far away, and there you cannot play not even half an hour. You can play 5 minutes on the court, and that it is. Otherwise you cannot come back, you know. I have no money by me, nothing that I can go to the train, nothing, you know. I have to come back, doesn't matter how. With that, today it is fresh, it is cold, it has 11 degrees, one day hot, one day this. But I tell you, that is really, really brutal, tough, those routes. But I need those courts to get the 100 courts, that is the goal, you know. My goal are 100 courts, and when I want something, I'll get it. And I want today this, even if I wanted to go there, but I have to go there. Because, for example, I was at No-Go West, never came in this year, never. This court is away, other courts which were not possible, and so I need all courts what I can get together, and so I have to drive to those, because maybe at the end those courts will then be the counts for my 100. But now I take you to the chest, and that what you will see is brutal. Now we go on. So my friends, now one last drink. Here you have it, you see? You see it? One last drink, light on the backside on, because now we go to a street and that is called the Texas route. You have never seen it on my videos. If the sun would be there, it would be much nicer, but that is so cool to ride all down a little bit, you know. That is a little bit extra route, but that is so cool to drive down, you know. Perfect. Enjoy it right now and then we go on.
feeling forward. Yeah. I'm in the sky. All I see is happy people coming up to the dance floor. The beat is lifting me up and it's lifting me higher, higher, higher. It makes me say that I feel alright. I feel good. I'm in the groove. Hey, hey, something inside me feels like I'm on the move, baby. I'm moving on up. Hey, I'm moving on up to a higher destination. Hey, I'm moving on up. I'm moving I wanna tell you that I am, wanna let you know that I feel so good. I feel fine. I'm riding on a groove, baby. Something inside me is telling me everything's gonna be alright. I feel good. I feel fine. I feel alright. Yeah, something inside me is telling me that I'm on the move. I'm on the move. Hey, I'm moving on up to a higher destination. I'm moving on up. I'm moving on up. Hey, I'm on the move to a higher destination.
If I can't be with you, I'd rather be by myself. No, I can't lie, I don't want anybody else. Those happy days that we once knew, so long ago, they still make me blue. I want you right now. If I could show you somehow how much you mean to me. If you could only see. Baby, you know I don't want anybody else. No one but you. You make me feel the way I do. All that I want is to have you all to myself. No one
sidewalk. All I need is hearing your sweet talk. Yeah, feel so free. My mind wanna jaywalk. Yeah, take a sip of that crazy look in your eyes. As we dance, as we move, as we fall, as you spin me off the ground. As we go, we fall into each other. One level up with you. Wanna make you feel it too. Wanna come around and roll closer. Yeah, yeah. Feel so real. We are a vision.
But my friends, now we are at 12h30 Court. You know, we have long time to go still, but now 12h30 Court. Then you know this is normally the most far away court of them all. Then you know what routes I take when I say the name 12h30 Court. Now you can imagine how far and how tough this is to come here, you know. Normally, here is the end. Here is the last court while I drive. Then you can imagine when I tell I don't waste energy and don't run and jump because I have to drive that route and all back. But from here to come to those courts, that is a complete other story now, you know. I eat now some so my friends, the echo was over. I eat now something and drink something, and then we have to drive a long route. But it is already the fourth echo and I have 5, so that means by the fourth I have to stop and I can only go to 4:30. If I don't arrive it until to that time, I have to turn, because otherwise I come in darkness and then I get a problem, you know. So I will go on.
Take a sip of that burning look in your eyes. As we dance, as we move, as we fall, as you spin me off the ground. As we go, we fall into each other. One level up with you. Wanna make you feel it too. Wanna come around and roll closer. Yeah, yeah. As we dance, as we move, as we fall off the ground. As we go, we flow into each other. 4-inch heels. One level up with you. Stride on the sidewalk. Wanna make you feel it too. All I need. Wanna come around and move closer. Is hearing your sweet talk. As we dance, as we move, as we fall, as you spin me off the ground. As we go, we flow into each other. Hey, I'm a stranger, here to win, here to sin. Oh, hey, gonna make it. Game is on, I can't go wrong. I may just seem to play it cool. I may just rewrite all the rules. Money maker, so I never tell. I heard a rumor
here to stay, no repay. Hey, feeling playful, never fall, stay on your toes. I may just seem to play it cool. I may just rewrite all the rules. Money maker, so but never tell. I heard a rumor. Money maker, watch me cast a spell. Rumor, rumor. Money maker, gotta pay to play. I heard a rumor. I'm a taker, going all the way. Rumor, rumor. I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor. Rumor, rumor. Money maker, so but never tell. I heard a rumor. Money maker, watch me cast a spell. Rumor, rumor. Money maker, gotta pay to play. I heard a rumor. I'm a taker, going all the way. Rumor, rumor. I heard a rumor. Rumor, rumor. I heard a rumor. Rumor, rumor.
So my friends, first place, but it is a football field, but it looks very nice, or and you see that I film it from my chest. It's very cool here, you know. When you would stay here, the atmosphere, you know, that is really cool. It goes a bit upwards, you know. That is so peaceful, quiet football field, you know, very relaxing. Yeah, but there is no basketball. There we have to go on.
I've got a feeling this is the night. The stars are aligned, trouble's all out of sight.
So my friends, first court we arrived, but not at the end. From here on I cannot film anymore in the chest because the echo is the 5th now and I have no time anymore. I have to hurry up complete. But watch, you have not seen it now. Here is a no-go court, you know, I show you that. Because otherwise I cannot come back. You have seen the route, that is heavy, you know. It's really heavy. When I arrive at the end it is still 30 minutes, you know, 40 minutes. But I tell you, that is really tough then to come back, you know. But I've missed it now, wait. From talking, wait. Here I can show you. Because the whole route back, you know, when you are tired now, then you get a real problem, you know. That is the thing. But here is a school, you know. But wait. Oh. And here, now we cannot enter in. There is a man. But watch now, you see. Oh, police comes. I have to be hurry. The police drove beside of me, you know. I'm not allowed with the camera, but they didn't have seen it. So I know all the tricks, you know. And that costs all time, you know. Now a man is in front of the court, you know, because you have to enter in the school area. Wait, I make a turn now, then I show you again. Police is away. Then we have to zoom in. If no one would be here, I could walk in now, you know. But, you know, when you arrive at places, then you are with much more energy because, you know, yeah, now I'm here, you know. But then to drive all back there starts the heavy point, you know. But you see, there's our routes, this is heavy, you know. So from here, I show you, you can watch in now. Wait, I show you that. There is a court, you see. Wow. You see, in there is the basketball court. But we cannot play this court, you know. It's a no-go court. But that you have seen it also, that we have it only a small bit on video. Because the man is in front of the school, you know. So there, it's not good when you enter in, you know. But I show you other thing now. So my friend, cool area, or? But I have to be careful here with the police, you know. I told you, they come again. Here when I have it, they don't check that this is a camera, you know. When it have it, my hand on the bicycle. So wait. So my friends, here, watch, there is tennis, you know. I know here now 4 more courts, you know. 4 more courts. The last one, that is the most far away then, you know. That is, wow, cool. But you see, nice area, completely relaxing, you know. And here comes the basketball court. I show you that from the outside. And check if someone is in playing. You see, here it is, the basketball court. There you can play, you know. So my friends, we have to check out because of the kids that they don't crash in. Here comes a stationary basketball court, and then we have the court, but I will only film a few balls and then I say something. Here is the other ring, you know, you can watch that. You see? And now we enter in, only a few balls. So my friends, very nice, or that is the cool 90s court that really, you know, reminds me on 90s playing, middle to early 90s playing. Very nice area, you know, very cool. You see, very big what you can do all here, but I have no time, you know. Even that is almost too much, you know, because 3 other courts, you know, and then to come back. You see football, there is all here, the tennis club, you know, and that is only a few meters beside the school court, you know, what I've shown you, the no-go court. Yeah, and that is now the first court, you know, and from here on we have to drive much more in, you know. That is then a main, like a city, you know, and then how it is called, behind the city, there in the village, there is then the last court, you know. But that is far. I hope I can do it, you know, because the time runs away. But I go on without filming now, but you can imagine another 40 minutes to drive routes, you know. So I have to go over the bridge and then we drive on. So my friends, we arrived, we are at Brennerå. No, but watch. Could be Brennerå, the ghetto court, or no. We are here now, that is the city that has around 7,000-8,000 people, you know. It's a real city. And yeah, here are 2 courts, what I know. And then we have to go to the village. I will do it, you know. When I want something, I'll get it. You see it here, it looks also completely different, old, you know, very old. And yeah, we are higher on now, you know. That is really far, 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 you know. Yeah, and that I will show you. And then we have those 3 courts also. And these are really the last ones from all on that side, you know. You have seen it today, Ötzi court normally, you know. And that is really far. Normally the farthest court, but this is brutal, you know. You can only do it when I show you a bit, when you are complete fit, you know. Otherwise you have no chance, because I told this, you have to go the whole route back, you know, and that is tough. I will come into darkness, but you see the old houses. There are also the old buses, you know. A little bit like I told you by the court before, the cool 90s court, you know, because here is still that not, you know, that is new. But some things are really like in the 90s. When you lived there in the middle, early 90s, that looked so, you know. Yeah. But now I tell you that is, wow, now you have arrived and then comes the energy. But then to drive back, when the point comes where you cannot anymore, then you get a real problem, because we are many hours away and the darkness, you know. But yeah, I will do it, you know. So we drive in. You know, my friends have always to watch out for the police, because another police came. Here is a city, you know, and there they check you up, of course, you know. But you see here a bit of the down, you know, that you see that. That is the modern thing. Also here, you know. That is nice, or? But now the legs are good again, you know. That is the thing. Because by driving here it was tough, you know. But now I have to hurry on, wait. So a bit more of the area, you know. That we have it also on camera when we are here one time. Really nice, or? The Mozart Hotel. Yeah, but now I go in. So my friends, now here is a football field, you know, it goes down. That you see, wait, we go a bit more far. Did you see that? You see? Looks much bigger here than at the beginning of the video what I told you, because here is a city and not a village. And there on the right side there is a basketball court, you know, I show you that. And here is also a private one. You see, that is the building. And here the private is always a house. I will not film it because it is really a private house. And they have not a mobile thing or only a board on. They have a real construction in the floor, like on a real court, you know. And that is amazing. But I will not show because it is complete a private house. But I show you from here that you see that. Wait, I have to go down with the camera. Wait. Bam. So now watch, here is also swimming area. And from here you can watch it. Wait, you see? And there is the basketball court. You see it in front? Yeah, and here beside you see the swim area. That is small, you know, but still they have one. You see? The swimming pool. So my friends, so now we enter in from the other side, you know, here the church. Did you see that? The old building, you know. But now we go in, then we will see, you know. And then it's the other court, and then I have really to drive up. That is the goal, the last one in the village. And then to drive all quick back, that I don't come too much into darkness, you know. But the weather, I'll show you a bit. The weather still stays so, you know. Would be nicer if the sun would be out and it is a little bit lighter, you know. It is not that dark, you know. But you see old houses and there are new modern buildings. You know that we have a bit of that in the camera, you know. That people can imagine how it looks like by those courts, you know. And now I drive in, you know. Whew. So. So my friends, here it goes very steep down, and here I push it, you know, because it is tough. Have you seen it? I slide down with the old brakes, you know. Wow, wait. You see? Tough. And here you see the court, you know. Hopefully it is open now, but we see it now, you know. They have built this new the basketball court, the floor and this and that. They made it all, or they renewed it, you know. That is the thing. But we will see now. And then we can play a few balls, you know. And again, street baller number one. Why? Because there is no one, you know. So here we have it. And it is open, yes. Because here you never know, you know. In the outside courts I will never trust, you know. Even, I tell you something, now watch. When you think it is open, or even if you read it somewhere, never trust in it that it is really so, you know. I have seen it too often that something was other. Now watch. That is the new area what they have built here. You see it already that this is modern, because here they have a shower, you know. Wait, I put my bicycle here to the goal, and they made, you know, this football table tennis, I call it. I have seen the first time by Letitia Buffoni, you know, the female skateboarder, which is sponsored from Red Bull, you know. We have the Red Bull here today, so she could come, then she would have no problem with the sponsorship, you know, with trampoline. And here a calisthenics park, you know, then you know that this is the new style. But there was also basketball before, and here, you know, is a real court, you know. That is the thing. And before, I have forgotten to say, by the cool 90s court there they had the Erhard board, you know. And here we have these bench boards, the very big one, and with the thick ring, you know. But you have here space. But one thing what they also didn't check, you know, when they build a basketball court, you know. Now you would think, wow, that is the great thing here. Yeah, it looks so. But there is one detail what makes it not that good. And what is it? Do you see it? You see here, and you would say, wow, that's all in, lines, big field, all great, yeah, that is all true, you know. You have an out view, all great. Here with other people is all okay. Then you could say here is no net, you know, but that is not the problem. But they have built in stones, you know, and that is always the part when you watch behind. So you cannot bring the best indoor balls here. Why? Because of the stones, you know, and they fall all in. And the indoor ball, you know, you see it here. Wait, I put on my thing. You see? And here we have them all in, you know. And that is what they don't think, you know. You see that? And there you get scratches in, you know, and they are all in, you see that? When you watch here, they are everywhere, and that is the problem, you know. And so it looks good, but to bring the best balls is not the best option. But now, no one here, what wonders me, with the Red Bull ball, you know, it's also, too expensive when we come to the ball. It is nice, but I have other options, you know, from Spalding. It is a middle ball, not very good, but not bad. In the middle thing, you know, there you pay for the logo, you know, that is my opinion. I will still say it. Only for the logo you have to pay so much money. But now, that is really an original, you know, from the view. That is really, really cool. That is the L1 court, you know, because the city is called with L, you know, there is that, and that is why I call it the L1 court. So renewed, and we play some balls. So other sides, my friends. But you see, here is very nice. Here you see an extra made stone wall, you know. It's really a cool court, the L1. And here is the other side, you know, with the calisthenics. Yeah, but no one here. I don't know, you know. I have so a great thing here, but no one comes to make sport. I don't know. I really don't get it, you know. Afternoon, you know, where the people have free, I don't know. So my friends, now I have to go on because we really have no time. This is so far away. You have seen it, you know, from until we are at Ötzi Court, you know, how long this will take, and then Ötzi Court all home. Wow. But you see, here is the river. And here are the stones, you know. That is the thing. That is planned a little bit wrong, because without the stones, that would be a really cool, it is a cool court, you know? It's really a top court, you know. That is really one of the most and best courts from all, you know. But with the stones, you cannot bring the best balls, because they're everywhere in, you know. And the floor is also good, you know. That is this newer material, but today it is colder, you know. When it is warmer, you feel it. But here they have made it better, that is more straight, you know. But yeah, from that thing, that is the biggest court here, you know. That is the main attraction from those 4 courts. And now we go to L2, and then I have to drive on, and that is tough, you know. And then all back, so we see us. So my friends, now we leave the court. Then I show you the L2 court, and then we go on. Hello. Hello. So now there are people here, you know. Now we have to go the stone way all back, you know. You see? The stones. There are a lot of stones, you know. So here they could have made an own asphalt, you know. Asphalt the better option, then there would be no stones in, you know. Yeah, what you see always more and more, that little kids are in, you know, in the skate parks also. The little children, that was complete order in the 90s, early 90s. But when you were in there as a little kid, they had not a pleasure, the teenagers, you know. They always tried to kick you out, so there were never kids in, you know. And today is complete order, that is the thing. But here you see how steep this goes up, you know. So that is really tough, and the L2 is only a few meters from here, you know. And yeah, the time will get tough, but I will do it. I have to do it, you know. Wow, that is tough. Not slip out. Wow. That is... you know, they spend a lot of money, then they could make here an asphalt. That would be the better option, you know. So, back to the street. Whew. And then I show you, then the time runs out. The old houses, you know. It's cool. Whew. The question will be, when I arrive, when it gets dark, you know. But I have a cap by me, you know, because it is really cold, you know. As it becomes cold at 6 o'clock in 2 hours, it becomes very cold. That is the thing, you know. But you see? So, and here we are. Wait the car. Turn left. And here you see it. L2 Court. The old house, you see? House Laura. But that is a school court, you know. You see? School. Have to watch out for the car. So here you see it. But what happened to the basketball? There is no basketball court anymore. Huh? They are away. Why? There is no basketball ring anymore. Why? Huh? Why have they done it away? No. But we cannot play it, you know, it's a school court. But why? But that looks cool, or? Such a school that you want to enter in, or? When you see that, that would be my style. I would say, wow, now I will go to school, you know, when I see that. But why have they put it away? Why? You know, why? Basketball call away. L2 not here anymore. But that is cool, you know. Schul. That means cool, you know. Schul. Schul. Yeah. Schul. This is the dialect here, you know. But no chord anymore. No. So L2 does not exist anymore. And now the last one. That is tough. I have to drive on and there we see us. So my friends, I'll show you all of you. Watch. That is still the city. And this city is also known that it is not the most beautiful one, you know. Always when you hear that name of that city, the people in my area, they say, oh my, you know, because of that thing, you know, that looks really not good and old and this and that, you know. For that it is also famous that you have seen that, you know. And the other thing is now when I think back, I cannot really tell you if there really was a basketball court in. I cannot remember exactly. I always saw it in my head. But now, when I think back, because I was often here, you know, but that is longer ago. But, you know, in school I could never play there, I never played. But I thought there is a ring in, you know. I don't know if there really was a ring in back in the days. I cannot guarantee you it. I don't know, you know. But now we go to the other and there is a real streetball court. That is cool. But I hope I can do it. Boy, my friends, almost there. All wet, you see that? Boy. Because upwards, you know, watch. We are now at 1000 meter around, you know. I will show you that when I drive down, when the echo is in, a time warp down into the city, a place where you feel, you know, what I told you, when you think of that city, then you think, boah, depression, you know. There you think all people has to have a depression, but now a little bit blurry. After all those hours, we have it now almost 6:30, you know, and I want it to latest at 4:30, but when I want something I get it, you know. And today I knew that will not go like expected, you know. That is the thing, such things, there will always come something, you know, that it gets tough. That is not a normal route and not even long, that is the absolute limit, you know, the limit. But doesn't matter. Then I drive hours home in coldness, whatever. But here we are. It is a very old village, you know. That was tough to come up. I told you this before, you know. The tough part is that village. Heftig. But I will a few balls. Then I have achieved it, you know. We are here. Wow. Yes. Rambo in the Alps has done it. Only to finish now a few balls. Here we are. Wow, Sache. Heftig, you know. Really, really heavy. And here you have the fun core. But again, I will not talk because there are kids in, and then I have no time for that, you know, when they ask, hey, a YouTuber, this, that, and then I show you from here. There you have a great view, you know. And that is called the smile court. Why? Because when you come here, you have to smile, because otherwise you are finished, you know. You think, that is tough, you know. But I enter in a few balls. I told you only a small court, and then we have it. And then I go a time warp down. Then you see, but now I will not talk. I enter in with only playing, you know. So my friends, you have seen it now. Only a few balls, you know. One kid was ill. What should I go away? There's always the problem with the kids nowadays. They're always ill in the sport place, you know. But now I take you to the chest. We have arrived it, you know. When I say something, I will get it. But now I'm really in a hurry. The chest all down, that you see what route I had to drive upwards, you know. And then the last view is the depression in the city where we were. There I show you one thing that you think, and there you see also the people, you know, they are looking like depression. Then we have achieved it. Yes, that was cool. And here you really have to smile, because that is tough, you know, that is But now all the route back, you know, all the route back. I will for sure at least 2 hours be in complete darkness, you know. So time warp, and then I say bye. You will see that. Until next time.
Let the rhythm flow all night. We'll dance until the morning light. We can keep it on forevermore. When you move to the rhythm, I can feel the heat. When we move to the rhythm, we can't be beat. When you move to the rhythm, I can feel the heat.
So my friends, now you have seen the route. There you can watch to that industry building, and then you know it, or what I mean. We see us next time. Bye and ciao. Boy, my friends, unbelievable. I found a new court. That is the most original court from all what I know. Out of nowhere by driving home now, because I hear the ball that is beside the way down, you know, there is a bicycle way, and here on you don't see, and I hear the ball and I said, what? Then I say, I've seen graffiti, but I didn't know that here is a place. Now, 1, 2, the most original of all. You know, that is unbelievable. I call it now the original court. But I will show you that before. There you have a skateboard ramp when you enter in, only in beach volleyball. And here another skate park, and here 2 basketball rings, but more. For my friends, the echo went out, but now watch. Wow, that is an amazing thing, or I have never seen such a court. Watch, the echo went out again. I have no one. But that is original there. I don't know what is on there. Nothing. Wow, what is that? For my friends, now the echo went out. Now with the smartphone. But watch at that place. You have to imagine there is nothing. There is the river, a bicycle way, and that is the end of the city. There is nothing anymore. You know, the city is there where we were. And I only because I heard them beach volleyball, and I thought, boy, I hear a ball, maybe basketball. I have never heard of this place, never seen it, never heard someone talking that this exists. That is in the middle of nowhere. And then to have an asphalt, extra made asphalt, that is finest asphalt, completely smooth, you know, and such an original duel with graffiti and bridge. So that is a streetball court, or that is amazing. Eh? What a thing, you know. Watch, there's nothing on there. The graffiti, you know, you see that? That is a place here. You see that? Watch to the graffiti on there. Now all with the smartphone. But here I can zoom in a bit. You see? There is skate park. Here are the graffitis on. Now I'm really in a hurry, but that makes nothing now. And at the end, you know, that they play beach volleyball, and complete at the end is the mini ramp, you know. And I drove, wait, I have to zoom out. I've driven down, you know, and normally you don't see up there. You see nothing from here, you know. And then comes this basketball court. How in the hell can you make such a court here in the nowhere with smoothest asphalt, lines in, and then one left and one there? That is amazing. Or I think maybe there was one there also, you know, I don't know, because you have a garbage here for the bicycle to lock it up. What is that for place? Hey, that is amazing. Hey, this is, unbelievable. So we have to play here. I call it now the original court, you know, because that is really original. And there are only plants on. I think this is the tunnel with the autostrada in there, you know, is my opinion now. I don't know exactly now. But that is amazing. Out of nowhere. Can you imagine how I looked now? A few balls here. Only smartphone, but makes nothing. cannot believe it. Wow, that is unbelievable. Also, you see the floor goes a little bit down because here is the river, but that is an original. When you stay here, you know, that is a streetball court. Oh, amazing, not for the indoor players, but as a streetball. And here you have the Simpson, Homer Simpson. You see? Wait, you see? And watch to the other side, there is nothing, you know. Watch to the mountain, there is nothing. Hey, that is amazing. That looks other than every other court what I know in the whole federal state, you know. Such a court I don't know nowhere, you know. Yeah, we have this on the Beggar Lake court, you know, but in such a construction, very good to jump, you know. But what a place. Here the garbage. That is now out of nowhere. Original court. That makes me happy now. That is absolutely outstanding to me, you know. So, that is great. And now I drive home. Amazing.
And I always do it big because I can.